What is going on, FA Nation? Jon Impemba here with James Grande. Welcome into the Fantasy Alarm MLB DFS Playbook Preview Show. Got an 11-game main slate here over on DraftKings for Friday, and we are officially past the MLB trade deadline. Some franchises decided to try to win a World Series this season.
Back on, baby.
World Series back on. Other franchises decided to go with not quite that same approach. So we'll see what happens. But hey, at least Hug Watch is over. Hug Watch is over. All of the fake huggers got traded as well.
Every single one. Every single one
of the fake huggers got traded on Minnesota. Some surprising deals went down. There's some ridiculous bullpens out there now, which honestly does impact us when it comes to DFS.
It does, for sure.
No longer do we look at Randy Vasquez and lick our chops because that bullpen is gross. And the Padres may not need a starter to go more than 4 innings the rest of the season.
I mean, if they get to the playoffs, absolutely after their top 3 starters, they're no doubt bullpen game 4. Not even a question.
They'll do what the Tigers did last year and just run bullpen games for
Dude, the Dodgers won the World Series with a 2 bullpen games in the World Series they ran.
So a lot of Yankees bullpen, 5 closers now in that bullpen.
A lot of closers.
Now 4 of them are on shaky terms right now, but if they figure it out, a lot of elite arms there.
Yep.
We saw Merrill Kelly get traded. Saw obviously Eugenio Suarez got dealt. Seattle loading up there.
Yeah.
A lot of other deals. Jose Caballero, now a Yankee.
Correa
traded back to Houston.
Third baseman Carlos Correa now.
Third base eligible soon to be Carlos Correa there. So, am I missing any other big? Cedric Mullins, the Met. Ryan O'Hearn, Ramon Laureano are no longer on the team. Are they Padres? Is that what they?
The PED. Pedres.
Sure. Yeah, the PEDs.
Tatis and Laureano, Bash brothers in the outfield.
There you go. So they're over there now, which is obviously going to impact Baltimore's lineup. Some holes now being opened up there. So the deadline certainly. As we go across and go through here, we'll talk about it. But some interesting spots for some of these teams. Which takes us to this slate. Hunter Brown, $10,500, pitching for Houston in Boston. Is there a letdown now? And do the Red Sox feel let down? Do they come out flat in this one? Craig Breslow spoke to the media after the deadline. It basically says it takes 2 teams to tango, is what he said. Essentially blaming Minnesota for not taking their garbage Joe Ryan offers. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
Joe Ryan offers.
I mean, that's the only thing I can imagine.
Hey, Craig, do you know how good Joe Ryan is?
Yeah. I'm surprised they wouldn't take Richard Fitz, for Joe Ryan there.
What do you mean Richard Fitz and Hunter Dobbins wouldn't get it done?
Yeah, wouldn't get it done. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Steven Matz. Yay. So Hunter Brown is your guy at 10-5. Carlos Rodon versus Miami at 10-2. Sandy didn't get traded. Edward Cabrera did get dealt though, right? Did I have that remember? He did not get dealt. Okay.
No, the Marlins dealt Jesus Sanchez to
that's what it was. Jesus Sanchez is Houston.
Yes.
So take out that big bat out of their lineup. Rodon gets Miami. Good for Rodon, not having to deal with Jesus Sanchez there. Logan Gilbert, Joe Ryan, still a Twin. Does that guy show up to work anymore? I mean, it's got the John Travolta meme, when he's looking around, he's like
the Will Smith and a Fresh Prince
hands in your pockets, empty room. Yeah, just he doesn't know. All he knows is who he's throwing to because Ryan Jefferson.
Ryan Jefferson and Christian Vasquez. He actually is the only one that benefits. He can pick. He gets both catchers.
Yeah, the battery's there. Yeah. So you got him and Nick Pivetta, obviously with the loaded bullpen now, which honestly, again, you have to wonder, are they going to let these guys pitch deep in the games if they don't have to anymore?
Yeah.
So take that into account. Those are your 9K and above starting pitchers here. I mean, you kind of have to like Rodon, I think, at 10-2 in that spot, don't you?
Yeah, I think there's probably a case to be made for every single one of them. Brown is just good. I know Boston has been good against righties, but like Hunter Brown is Hunter Brown. Rodon, finally kind of figured it out. He has been up and down for a month now. He's looked good in 2 of his last 3 starts. The home run is just always the problem with Hunter Brown or with Carlos Rodon, excuse me. Miami's been better against righties, so I like Rodon a lot. Logan Gilbert, I still think that there's, some merit to going there. The strikeouts continue to be a big time thing with Logan Gilbert. I know Texas, they got better, but it wasn't necessarily at bat. I mean, they've been better at the plate, but they added Maton and Merrill Kelly. That helps their pitching, not necessarily their offense.
Helps them win real life games, like
real life games, but still like won't score a lot. So I think Logan Gilbert looks good. Like Joe Ryan. Yeah, like we've seen now like players the last couple of years just like basically give up. I don't know if you can do that as a pitcher as much because I mean you could just absolutely tank your stock to unfathomable points. Like that didn't happen for like Luis Robert, despite not caring for baseball for 2 years. It's so much so that like the White Sox still value him like this elite, like the 38 home run guy, right? Where they didn't even trade him. So I think Joe Ryan still will play. I think the win equity is the problem.
Well, this is an interesting spot too, because Cleveland has no bullpen because they're all suspended.
They don't have the best bullpen, other than Gaddis and Kate Smith. Right. Yeah. Those are the only 2 like serviceable arms they really have at this point. Heron's still there, but we don't know who's going to be there long term anyway. And then Pivetta, the Cardinals didn't trade any offensive players. They're a middling offense. Pavetta's been awesome. If you want to play Nick Pivetta, you can. I think there's no wrong answer. Rodon's probably the creme de la creme. To be fair, I don't know who's going to be active and who's not for the Yankees tomorrow out of the bullpen, but you can also kind of look at it similarly to San Diego. Not to the same extent. I think San Diego's bullpen is the best in baseball again. But like the Yankees can shrink games too, with their bullpen if everyone's there. So just something to keep note of as well.
But yeah, like you kind of said, I think there's probably merit to all of them. I would rank Ryan last just because again, I don't know what the vibes are going to be like on that team. They traded everybody.
What team? What team? How many people do they have to call up tomorrow? I mean, it's going to be a lot of
the Minnesota offense might be a little interesting from a perspective of like some young guys trying to like prove themselves in the league here a little bit. But
yeah, I mean, Brooks Lee had the double dong before the trade deadline the other day.
We're expecting Keyshaw at some point.
Royce Lewis has been healthy. Like there are some fun young pieces that they have for sure.
Yep. You go down below, Robbie Ray, 88 against the New York Mets, Kevin Gausman home versus the Royals, Peterson home versus the Giants, and Boz home versus the Dodgers.
So Ray has kind of hit the skids, but I think the Mets are also kind of in an interesting place. Alonso can't hit. I think Soto's out until Monday. I want to say they made the announcement that he was going to like basically, or Friday. I guess he thinks Soto's going to, Mendoza said Soto's going to play Friday. I thought it was Monday. I don't know. They're okay against lefties, but Ray has been a little down lately. I'm okay with it. A little indifferent. Gausman has looked quite good the last couple starts. The strikeouts have been the main talking point with Kevin Gausman. 8 or more strikeouts in 3 of his last 4, and 18 strikeouts in his last 2 games. In Yankees and Tigers were those 2 matchups. So the numbers kind of said that he was getting unlucky, and now that kind of is bearing out to be true, where he's kind of turning the corner. The Royals still don't strike out a lot against righties. I think David Peterson is an elite play at 83. The strikeouts aren't consistent, but depth of start is. He is a quality start machine, And the Giants don't hit lefties. They have the highest strikeout rate against lefties over the last month. They have one of the worst OPSs against lefties over the last month. I like David Peterson quite a bit. And Shane Baz is just too inconsistent to like tempt fate against the Dodgers. Like it's he
not in
might
that ballpark,
and
right?
and he might have a good start, but like you never know when it's coming, and it's the Dodgers. Why when Gavin Williams is $200 cheaper would you even tempt that fate? Gavin Williams is going to get all the ownership, all of it.
With the, I mean, again, I understand
We don't know who's going to be there. We have no idea.
I mean, they didn't move much of their lineup, right? They got rid of Willie Castro.
And but Buxton's on the IL.
Buck's on the IL. They traded Bader.
They don't have Castro.
Yeah,
they have is Outman going to be in the major league lineup? That's not a bad thing for Gavin Williams.
35% strikeout rate right there.
So, like, if they call Keyshaw up, is that a help? If they call Jose Miranda up, is that a help? Like, right. I don't know, but Gavin Williams is coming in like his best form of the year. He's been awesome of late, and he's $7,800. Pencil it in as super chalk, right? Like he's going to be extremely popular.
I agree. No, I mean, honestly, the matchup there looks pretty legit, and it's no issues with the weather there either. Shane Smith's back against the Angels. Waka, Kershaw, Jacob Lopez at home. Probably not going there. Is there a value pitcher under Gavin Williams that you're looking at?
Get to play the White Sox again here, John. Even though we can't play Austin Slater, he's gone. We don't get to play Austin Slater. I am not sure there is. I don't think there is. I think you can survive in this like Gossman, Peterson, Gavin Williams range.
I think you could throw a dart on Andrew Heaney just because it's the Rockies.
Okay.
But like dart throw.
It's like, and then you look at his game log. 21 fantasy points, negative. 30 fantasy points, negative.
Yeah.
5 of his last 7 starts, he has been negative fantasy points.
I did say dart throw.
I know. Yeah.
But yeah, it's the Rockies and it's in Coors. He's $5,500, right? I'm curious what Pittsburgh's pricing will be and Colorado's pricing will be in this spot. Offensively, see if we have to spend up on. I mean, O'Neal Cruz is always expensive, but like if there are other cheaper pieces to get action in that game, because I don't feel confident with Andrew Heaney. I'm just saying like you could potentially throw a dart there.
Pirates Rockies has to be the worst. I mean, that's the worst Coors game of the year for sure. Coors series of the year.
I would agree. It's up there. Catcher position. Cal Raleigh 62, Hunter Goodman's 52 in that Heaney spot. Will Smith at 5K. Thoughts there?
Yeah, you can always play Cal. Goodman is good, man. Will Smith in a small ballpark is great. I keep mentioning Shea Langolier's name because Shea Langolier just keeps giving me reasons to. He keeps homering. Now up to 6 home runs since the All-Star break. No reason to really stop playing him. So Rice gets a righty, even though Jansen Junk has been good. Yeah, I mean, I think the first 4 catchers are super elite in this spot.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I mean, DeSclafani's back in the rotation. That's crazy. What's your next spot then? Is it like
O'Hoppe?
That's literally the name I was looking. Is it O'Hoppe? Is it like Austin Wells?
Wells has been terrible. Terrible.
They sent JJ down though, so it's just 2 guys now there.
Yeah.
Quarantine again. I don't know what Cooper Criswell is going to do. He had moments of looking good last year. He hasn't been good this year.
He's getting a spot while they gather Dustin May, right? Like he's getting this.
Yeah, because they sent Fitz down. They called up Criswell to help the bullpen when they like had to use all those guys. There is a chance that he also isn't actually the pitcher for this game. Like they could make a roster move tomorrow and ship him down and call someone else back
Yeah,
up.
Fangraphs has him. I made sure too, but
Yeah.
you're right. Like they could definitely just change that.
Yeah. So just be on the lookout for that there. Same thing. I mean, I'd play Yannier, Henry Davis again, $3,100 if he's in the lineup against Senzatella. Like, sign me up. Same thing with
It's Cuero 27. He homered the other day again. The day after we played him because they only scored 3 runs the day that we were all in. It's Cuero then homered 2 hits again. It's Edgar Cuero for sure.
any other values?
I assume Fermin is going to be their everyday catcher in San Diego. So if
Sure.
he gets a lefty in Libertor.
I mean, I'm a big fan of him. So
I mean, they just had to upgrade, right? Like Maldonado and Elias Diaz are terrible.
Yep. I actually really like that call. Good, generally good versus lefties. Had a really good rookie year.
Did
So
he hit 300? Hit 300, right?
Yeah. I like that. First base, you have Ohtani versus Boz in Tampa Bay. I just looked at it. It's gonna be like mid-90s with humidity. So
Jesus Christ.
good luck. You also have Kurtz back home at 59 against DeSclafani. Which
Both seem like spots where there's going to be home runs hit. Yeah.
Naylor gets lighter at 49.
Freeman in that small ballpark too.
Would you consider Kershaw going back to that? Yandy and Aranda are both hurt.
Yeah, it's possible. And Tampa's not good against lefties. It's possible.
Okay. Freddie Freeman's 45. Spencer Horowitz gonna hit in the middle of their lineup at $4,200.
4,200. Spencer Horowitz. Never thought we'd see the day, but here we are.
Oh, there.
Christian Walker, Barnabel at 33.
Yeah, Barnabel, yeah. 33.
Miguel Vargas, $3,000 against Tyler Anderson. And my boy Locklear at $2,500. He's going to play every day for Arizona.
Righty versus lefty in Sacramento. So I'm good there. You saw our David Fry homered against the lefty.
Yes, he did. He did.
Got that one.
He did.
Second base, Ketel Marte, 5,800 in Sacramento against the lefty feels really good.
Feels really good. Yeah.
You talked about right before we went live, back-to-back games with 2 stolen bases for Jazz.
Yes.
You're talking about how he wasn't running, and then boom, 4 stolen bases.
Dude, he had gone like 2 full months without running. He got injured, and then I don't know if the injury was like limiting him at all in that case. But if he's going to run, he's now again too cheap, right? Or he's appropriately priced because now there's the upside of both power and speed. And that's all I wanted from Jazz. I wanted him to run because he is good at both those things. So, yeah, I'm good with it. If he's going to get on, he's going to wreak havoc.
Let's see. I mean, Nick Gonzalez is 45.
I know.
Rod is 44.
I hate those prices for them, but I get it.
I mean, Estrada gets a lefty and in boards at 44 definitely makes sense.
Yeah. I don't have to like it though.
Don't have to like it. You'll just have to play it. Polanco versus Leiter at 37.
Yeah, he's just good against righties. He just homers against righties all the time.
Bryce Matthews again. I don't really have much faith in Chris Wall if he's a starter. So
no.
So Peguera is going to get a lot more playing time now. He's 3,200.
Yeah, I mean, if we're looking for value and we end on Peguera, that's fine. I'd be okay with it. I would be interested to see if Keyshaw gets called up tomorrow. I think that would be obviously interesting. We'll see. He's 3K. He's 3K. Yeah, I was looking at his minor league numbers. He hasn't had anything crazy, but he has multiple double steal games. He's had a hit in basically every game.
Yeah.
So it is interesting if this is the time that they just,
I mean, this report was 10 days ago, and he had played 3 games already. So like he's been there for 2 weeks basically.
I mean, when you fire sale the team that like you did, what's the point? And he's playing the field now, John, by the way.
Yeah.
He's been getting reps at second again. So, you probably
call out Julian again, right?
Yeah, you're probably looking at Brooks Lee playing shortstop moving forward. You're looking at Keyshaw at second, Royce at third. Who the heck knows at first? And because they traded Ty France, he's gone.
Yeah. All right, we'll see what that lineup looks like, but I'm good there. And obviously, you can also play Lee here, $2,800.
Oh, so. John, Curtis Mead, if he got traded to the White Sox, if he is on the White Sox and active, Tyler Anderson, we know Curtis Mead, the lefty killer.
Yeah, supposedly.
Absolute killer is what I've been told. It's what I've been told. That's
why they were sitting. They were sitting Jonathan Aranda for him. So.
And Lennon Sosa. I'll just throw one more name out. We're a White Sox themed podcast here. 2,600.
I mean, those numbers were pretty good for $2,600. So,
dude, Tyler Anderson, like when we were touting, looking back at the other day, we were touting the White Sox. It was Jesus Luzardo, good pitcher.
We did say that the potential for him to pitch well was there.
Yeah, this is not the same thing. Tyler Anderson, not the same thing as Jesus Luzardo.
Though sometimes he pitches like it. So
sure.
Third base, you get Ramirez, Suarez.
Holy cow, he's 6K. Holy cow!
All right away.
I don't know about that one.
Barger's 45.
Caminero against Kershaw, I'd play it.
Sure.
He's struggling, but I would play it.
Ryan McMahon's against Junk at 36.
It's a good one.
Colson Montgomery's lefty, but
Ryan McMahon's been really good, by the way. Just throwing it out there.
We've just been playing Colson Montgomery in general, so you got him.
He homered against a lefty the other day, so he's just kind of doing what he's doing.
Sure.
Hitting bombs. Mauricio, another guy hitting bombs. You can play Ronnie Mauricio if he's in the
Vientos did not get traded. He's $2,800.
Oh, Vientos against a lefty. He'll definitely be in the lineup. You could play Mead. You could play Mead here as well.
All right, third base.
One more. I meant to Darrell Hernandez. I think he's going to play every day at third for them. They traded Andujar today.
Sure.
So I think Hernandez, who had really good numbers at AAA before the call up, I think he looks pretty good. If you're looking for cheap value in that,
it's a good value, $2,300 on an 11 game site. So I like it. Shortstop brings you to Bobby Witt, Francisco Lindor, the only two guys up over 5K. Nato, Bichette, Seager, your top five there. Any appealing spots for you?
Yeah, I'll get into a second, and you kind of touched on it to lead the show, but it is important, like for the DFS players to like kind of recognize what teams did at the deadline, so we know who's going to play and like sliding into different, because there's going to be a lot of different fluid situations around baseball for a little bit,
for sure,
with how many trades there were, because there were. And
there was so many trades. And there's obviously going to always be the trades that are the headliners, but there's so much player movement in general that we just, it's going to take a little bit to really realize who's getting more opportunities now that some of these trades have happened. So just wanted to throw that out there. Sorry to derail the show. Not derail.
Bobby Witt obviously he's been better. Lindor, you can play. We know he's been a strong right-handed bat forever. You could play Neto. Bichette is fine. Seager, not like the strongest top tier of shortstop that we've had. I mean, this is usually a position that is like super strong to spend up on. I look at like Mookie Betts at 4,200 as a good play in Tampa. I think Mookie looks pretty good. I think Xander Bogaerts looks okay. Geraldo Perdomo, they hit him third the other day. We always talk about the RBIs. It's literally just going up, 75 RBIs on the year. And if they're going to hit him in the middle of the order now without Eugenio, then obviously $4,000
at home versus a lefty at $3,900.
Yeah, it's a good spot. It's a good spot. And he probably doesn't get a lot of ownership just because typically nobody plays him.
IKF's here at 36 against Senzatella.
Sure.
Crawford 34. You've always been an Otto Lopez guy.
Yep. You can play Colson here. You can play Peguero here. Two guys you mentioned.
Yeah, Lee's 2,800.
Yeah, double dong the other day. Hernandez you could play here as well.
Right. Outfield. Otani's here. O'Neal Cruz is 63. Again, expected price bump there.
6,300 for O'Neal Cruz Jr. Oh my god, dude, that's crazy.
A 217 hitter. You almost, and you honestly probably going to get some ownership. So
he's going to get a lot for sure. You're right.
No Judge, right? No Buxton. Soto's questionable.
Yep. All those things are true.
Can always play Corbin Carroll if you want, even though he's 61. You have all of your Seattle plays here. Randy Rosarena leading off.
So it's crazy. It's crazy. You think they still lead
now, man? That lineup
wasn't
is scary. Justin Turner to left them and was like, dude, they just didn't do anything offensively,
and then they literally go and add Josh Naylor and a Rosarena or not Suarez, Rosarena. Yeah. Well, I guess last year Rosarena, right? Yeah, and then Suarez this year Suarez and Naylor, yeah. Good deadline.
Dangerous lineup now. So you got both of them there. Can play obviously all of the A's, Rooker, Butler, Soderstrom versus Desclafani.
Rooker, nobody loves Sacramento more than Rooker loves Sacramento.
Yeah. Yep. Freeman at 47 against Heaney here is fine by me.
Yep.
Again, Angels offense against Shane Smith's fine. Trout, Ward, Adele, you name it, all works.
Beck 45, Teoscar 44, both look good.
Yep. McCutcheon's 44. I mean, I know that man's 100 years old, but he's
still swinging it.
Where's Brian Reynolds' price at? They got Brian Reynolds somewhere here.
He is 47.
Okay, I had to have passed him already, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah,
47.
Can play him too. Play all Pittsburgh. That's fine. Let's see.
I mean, dude, Stanton just keeps homering. You could play Stanton. He keeps homering.
Breaking wrists, homering. It's all the same. Ruining guys' careers.
Well, I mean that sticking your wrist out in front of a cement block is not the best idea, John.
So they say.
Yes. Ivan Herrera.
Moniak will be in the lineup with a lefty, but if he is, I would still be okay. He's been really good. Just in general.
Ivan Herrera only outfield eligibility.
Only outfield now. Yep. Ramos gets the left, even though you like Peterson. Tommy Pham 41 against Senzatella.
Oh boy, dude. Oh, it's Pittsburgh. It's making my brain melt.
Lourdes versus a lefty in Sacramento at 4K.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I would still play Roman Anthony. I get how good Hunter Brown is, but I would still play. There was a stat. It was like among qualified hitters. It's like Roman Anthony and Aaron Judge are the only ones with over 400 on base percentages or something like that.
Yeah, you should be excited about having,
having
Roman
Anthony.
Right? Yeah, like the next thing. Yeah. That's
like 20 years old being this good. So yeah.
Dude, it's like when we do this show and you're like, who would you play? And it's like Aaron Judge at the top. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a crap if Aaron Judge was facing someone who was standing 7 feet away from him. Like it's it's cool having someone like that, right? Like it's just very cool to have that guy. By the way, Ramon Laureano in San Diego now, 3,900.
Yep.
San Diego's lineup is not stars and scrubby anymore.
It's just whether or not these guys actually get in the lineup or not for game one, right?
Like that's fair. That's fair. Like it pretty. I think it's like definitely positive. We saw a lot of that.
I think they're already on planes, in San Diego. Probably,
right? Dude, they've been in San Diego for hours. They've already found their house. They've already been to the beach.
You don't watch Moneyball, like they pull you in the locker room, they hand you the secretary's phone number, and you're on your way.
Yep.
Is Canario up on that team still? He is. What a disappointment. I got an autograph of that guy. I could find it on my desk somewhere. When he was with the Cubs, he was a prospect that never panned out. Jason is 38. Again, all of you, dude, Jesus Sanchez, Cam Smith, if they're in the lineups, I mean, obviously Smith will be. If Sanchez is versus Chris Well, sign me up there.
Yep. Honestly, I'm going to say right now, I'm probably more likely to play Colorado than Pittsburgh. I think. I know Senzatella is terrible, But like, I just can't. The pricing for Colorado is so much more forgivable. Like Brent Doyle at 37, and
Yeah.
like I don't know.
Luke is leading off 36. Lewis Robert
Luis
35.
Robert not traded. Is that a sad? Is he sad or not? Because he's been raking for like 2 weeks now.
Now that he's not traded, I guess anything's possible, right? He could just go back to being upset. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yaz got traded. He's a Royal now.
Yaz who? Yastrzemski got traded? Did I miss that?
Yeah, he's a Royal.
Oh, I missed that one. That's one of the ones I missed. That's probably one of the few I missed.
Yep.
Didn't realize he was a Royal.
He's a Royal now.
Honestly, good for the Giants. They both needed to part ways there because he's just in an endless loop of like, oh, he has this potential. His uncle, yada yada yada. He's just, just not
Jack
any of
Lewinsky on
that.
the team right now. 730. I want to talk about a guy with only home run power.
I would venture to say Jack Sawinski is going to have an uncomfortable amount of ownership.
That guy only homers.
I mean it. It's going to be the most uncomfortable ownership we've ever seen.
He's worse than Jock Peterson.
I was going to say,
hard to do.
You beat me to the punch. I was going to ask you who's worse. I was literally going to ask you who's worse, but you got me there.
Hard to do. Conforto's 31.
Marte's 32. He'll start.
Sure.
Christopher Morel's 32. He'll start because they lost everybody to injury.
Taylor Trammell, Joey Loperfido.
Yep. Dude, Loperfido has been a dog. Yeah. He's been so good, they let him off the other day.
He's a good player.
Well, he is a player.
Good player.
Alex Call is a Dodger.
Alex Call is a Dodger. Outman's a Twin.
Outman's a Twin. That's funny. It's funny. What if he was actually a Twin?
Who's worse? James Outman, Jack Sawinski, Jock Peters.
Put up a poll. We'll take it. Leave it in the comments. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Don't be mean. That's mean.
I wouldn't. All right. Let's Jacob Melton. It's another lefty guy.
I was gonna say, do we? Is there any like anything opening up for people here? Why do you even click his name? So bad. This is you just you're clicking all three of them just to see if you were like, all right. Just now in your brain, it's just churning. Like, all right, who's actually
prove a point?
Who's actually the worst? That's what your brain was just doing.
Yeah. All right, let's figure this out here. I'm good with the Peterson call. I mean, would you just do like 2 mid tiers, Peterson, Gavin, and spend up hitting?
Yeah.
Or do you feel like you want to get?
I don't. I think that those two are very good.
Okay. Well, that's 4,300 basically a player. We talked about there's like Tovar's cheap, 39. You said, what was it? Is Doyle under 4K?
Yes, he is. He hasn't been good, but he's been better.
A little better.
He's better. He's been better since the break for sure.
And then we had, what was the other one? Who's the catcher? What's the Pittsburgh catcher?
Goodman.
Yeah,
oh, you
I mean, they're both.
Well,
Henry Davis or Bart, right? Like they're.
Well, Cuero.
Oh yeah, Cuero is the.
Fermin, but I think Cuero's.
Oh no. Yes, Fermin. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Fermin. 2,300. I like that a lot. Assuming he's in the lineup. If not, you go to Cuero. So that's $4,800. Like we can pretty much build whatever we want now.
I mean, Kurtz or Ohtani at first are as good as it's going to get. I mean, like a Kurtz Rooker or like a Ohtani.
Honestly, I'd honestly go A's here and just save a little bit of money. So like Kurtz Rooker works. That's 44 still. I mean,
Rooker has infinite cash.
Infinite money glitch here. Throw Estrada in there if you wanted to add more Rockies. 4,500.
Yeah, leave it there.
Right. Peterson, Williams, Fermin, Kurtz, Estrada, Tovar, Doyle, Rooker, third base, outfield for you guys. Be live at 5 to break it all down for you guys again. Example line will be in the Discord. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Let us know in the comment section what was the craziest trade you saw at the trade deadline. and we'll catch you later.